And that said, please give it up for Shae, everybody.
I am wicked excited tonight. I'm looking out in the crowd. And you know what? I do not see like one single person that's the age I could have given birth to. I'm not full of that I'm that awkward age, like all the cougars, give it up for me now. Woo! Yeah! Okay, because you know you get that awkward stage, you're at the bar and you're like, he's hot, but I could be his mom. Yes. And then you're like, but you know, only if my guy was honestly like a middle school slut. But I went to Catholic school, so, you know, that speaks for itself. I just used a diaphragm. And if you don't know what a diaphragm is, but all you do, it just looks like an oversized, you know, pop top. But being a cougar, we gotta do some serious, you know, high maintenance here, okay? Because we gotta compete with all the little kittens and pumas out there. And so I did a little taming of my mane. And we're not talking about this one, no. A little karate kid, a little wax on, wax off. Sounds a whole lot easier when you say it that way. I went to the European Wax Center. They promised me a nearly pain-free experience. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was like, these are the same people that if I got to the pearly white gates, they'd be like, no, you don't want to go there. I got a much nicer, warmer place to spend your, you know, eternity. And I probably would have gone. But I went there. I met my waxist, or sadist. I don't know exactly what she called herself. But she wore a nice little red outfit. I thought, oh, how European. No, I think it was just to kind of like mask the bloodshed she was about to inflict on me. And so I go into her nice little area. It's her suite. I think she shares it with Dexter where he does his best work. It's very sterile looking. And she tells me, if you haven't been waxed, this is exactly how it goes. It goes, okay, just go ahead and disrobe from the waist down while she stands there. There's no privacy. But I figure, you know, hey, you know, I'm going to take all my clothes off and then I'm going to tip you at the end. Aren't you going to at least give me some music? But she doesn't, and I go ahead because I'm figuring, you know, she's going to be like, you know, elbow deep here in my woman jungle. I got to at least give her a sneak peek. They tell you to grow this stuff for 5 weeks. And I don't know about all of you, but I'm Italian. Okay, 20 minutes after I shave, I've got an after 5 look. Okay? It was living between my thighs. I was like a goddamn Furby. I didn't know if I was supposed to feed it and water it. You know, every time I got in the shower, I kept singing cha-cha-cha-chia, cha-cha-cha-chia thing. You know? So I'm in there, and she's like, I said, you told me to grow up for 5 weeks. I mean, I'm not sure what you're going to find there. And she, we'll just lay on the table in butterfly position. I'm like, oh, it sounds so nice. Like, you're gonna like disrobe me of my hair cocoon and make me a beautiful butterfly. I'm gonna be ready for tonight. And then she goes over, now, just so you know, the European Wax Center, all they do is wax. So it's not this cute little pot and like toothpicks or popsicle sticks. No, this woman's got a fucking cauldron. She's over there stirring it with this ore I could have oared to the New World with. And I swear she's freaking chanting. I'm like, oh dear God. And she's like, I'm going to take your hair, my pretty, and you are so. I'm like, Jesus, and I'm naked and I can't get off the table because I don't think I can get like a refund on this shit. You know, I got $80 invested in me and I plan on being like bald ass baby bald when I'm out of here. So I lay there and she comes over with this great big freaking ore of black hotness and she's rubbing it on my labia, as she calls it, you know? I was like, oh my God, okay, yep. And I look at her and I'm trying to break the ice. The woman hasn't said a single word to me. I'm naked and she's down in my hithers here. And I said, oh wow, it's the closest thing anything big, hot, black has ever gone to my little white vajayjay. And she looks at me and she goes, it's not black, it's purple. I'm like, great, the woman's got a German accent. That scares me right there. I'm like, listen, I know my name is Shayna, but it's only a name that I'm a Jewish. I'm a wicked Catholic, just in case you're wondering. And she goes, it's purple. I'm like, okay, great. Now I think about the purple people eaters pecker down there. Yeah, I can get it out there. And she's like looking at me like she just cannot believe I'm even saying this. I'm like, I don't know what else you tell somebody, you know, I mean, you're in vagina all day long, you know, I'm just here for like the one experience. And she goes and leaves it. There's just a wax just sits there, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this is great. It's just gonna fall off with the hair. I'm in a European experience. No, she's gonna let it cool down to proper, like, most painful experience. And she does the leg, and she throws some on there, and the next thing I know, she goes, breathe. I said, okay, like, I wasn't before, I wasn't sure. And all of a sudden, like, wow. And I swear to God, I saw all of my life from kindergarten to 7th grade go by me. And all the other bad hair choices I made, like, you know, the poodle puff mullet that I had, yeah. But she said to come back in 5 weeks. And I gotta be honest with you, I think I bought a set of Bic after that. I like walked out bald and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do this again. But you guys have been great. I hope you like my thing.